Hello to everyone out there on Facebook. This is Stephen Smith, come from Inside Out Studio for Live Art Mini. And we've got a sunny Friday out there today. And I'm spending some time with my friend Dale Murphy. Would you like to say hi to anyone out there?
I'm going to say hi for Jerry. I miss him.
Say hi to Jerry. Jerry Jacoby, if you're watching, Dale misses you. He was your partner in crime, right? Hanging out on Fridays in the art studio. It's special to have Dale back. You've been back here for a few weeks now, but there was almost a year gap where you were gone because of COVID.
Right.
So we're happy that we've been able to extend the studio numbers for individuals, and we were up to 12 people in the studio per day, and welcoming Dale back on his regular Friday to make some art, hang out, and have some fun in the art studio, and make a little money from your sales.
And Dwayne Sparks too.
And Dwayne Sparks. Hello to Dwayne Sparks out there. So Dwayne and Jean, if you're watching, Dale wishes you a big hello. I always forget about the tiles up there. I need to get your name out there for the world to see.
Yeah.
So Dale, is there anything interesting that you've been doing lately, or things that you want to tell people?
I'm going to tell them to say hi.
You want to say hi? We were talking earlier, and is it true that you went to spring training for the Reds this year?
Yeah.
Where was that at?
Arizona.
Arizona? So did you fly down there yourself?
I'm with my cousin.
With your cousin?
Yeah.
Very cool. Dale is a diehard Reds fan, as you can tell from his mask. But you do like a yearly trip down to Arizona to see spring training, root on the Reds. They're off to a good start. How are they doing lately?
They're good.
They're doing good? I haven't had time to keep up with them as much as I'd like to. But we're going to get started today. We're going to say a big thank you to our season sponsor, which is Sherry Armstead and Symmetry Gallery and Boutique out in Fairfield. So if you need some artwork outside of Inside Out, they have some handmade, American-made art there. So that huge gallery over there on Sims Road in Fairfield. So a big thank you to Symmetry Boutique and Gallery. And we're going to be hearing and seeing from Debbie. We've got a little short video to show everyone, Dale, like halfway through today. And then before we do that, we're going to get started on a project. So what we're going to be doing is starting a pop-up book. So this is something that we did a couple years ago. We had a visiting artist in the studio that showed us some bookmaking techniques, various ways to make miniature books, larger books. One of the cool things I found was a pop-up book. So this is kind of like a cardstock backing and cover that opens up. And then we took our artist drawings and layered them on this accordion paper off to the side here. So you can see that it has like a three-dimensional effect. So you have some of the images coming right out at you. Do you recognize those drawings, Mr. Murphy?
Yeah, they did.
Who did those?
Steve.
No, it's not Stevie. It's David Smith.
David Smith.
Yeah, so you know David Smith. He's one of your friends.
Yeah.
So David Smith is known for his swimmer characters. So he did a lot of his swimmers, and they're glued to the edges of this accordion-style paper. So when you open up that book, you have a three-dimensional effect coming right out at you, popping off the page. So for our last week of Works on Paper, we're going to take our flat two-dimensional designs and make them a little bit three-dimensional with some pop-up books. So we're going to switch to the overhead camera, our creativity camera, and then Dale, people are going to see what's on the table. So what you see on the screen right there is what people are seeing at home right now or watching on Facebook. So they're seeing everything that's right in front of you.
Yeah.
So we're just going to adjust this slightly. Then who did you pick, or what did you pick as your subject matter? You can leave it right there. I just adjusted the camera so people could see it.
Yeah.
So we got who are these guys?
Avengers.
The Avengers. Do you have a favorite Avenger?
Yeah.
Which one?
Captain America, Iron Man.
All of them?
4.
Very cool. So Dale is in the process of drawing those Avengers. So I'm getting this camera adjusted here. And what we're going to do is be cutting out those Avengers one at a time and putting them on the edges of that pop-up book. But first, let's show people how to create the book itself. Sound like a deal?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to just kind of move these out of the way here. I'm going to bring in some other materials.
Alright.
And you're going to help me out creating this.
Yeah. And they're good, Steve.
So we hope everyone's having a great Friday out there. We've got some good weather, some sunshine. So if you feel like you want to ask a question of Dale or myself, please make a comment. Give us a like, give us a heart. Tell us how we're doing today. So Dale, this is going to be our 3 sections. I'm going to pull back David's book here. So as we can see, we need a folding cover, a side, and a backing. And these are all separated a little bit by the paper in the middle. That way, the cardstock can fold. So we're doing it with something a little bit sturdier. So this is some extra mat board that we had in the studio after making some mats for our drawings. So it's thicker than cardstock even. That way it's nice and sturdy and durable. But what we did is created a piece of paper that's just going to surround and wrap. That way we have a nice colorful cover. And then we could even design the cover, draw on that, decorate it. You can put an Avenger on the front cover if you like. But we're going to treat this like it's a book in itself. So since we got that folded, we really just need a good old glue stick to get this paper connected to our mat board. So I feel like I'm back in 2nd grade using a glue stick here. How about you, Dale? When's the last time you used a glue stick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here.
Okay. And we're just going to do the edges where the paper is going to connect. So pretty much from here, going on down the line, all the way down from your left to your right.
Left to your right.
Well, I should ask, are you right-handed or left-handed?
Yes.
Left-handed. How about from your, let's say, left to right is good?
Yeah.
That way you're not dragging your hand in any glue as you go. But just like I did, be generous with it.
Yeah.
Get a nice rotating motion to get a lot of glue on your surface there. And I'll leave it to you and just go this way. Yep. Okay, jump back over here. I forgot to get this half of that piece of mat board. Oops, our glue popped out of the glue stick.
That's right.
There we go. I've got backup glue sticks here as well. You never know what to expect on live social media, so you always got to have backups again. So just like I showed you, press really hard, get a lot of glue. A nice circular motion is going to get some glue on there. Yep, just like that. And then keep working your way on down these 2 pieces of mat board.
When I'm done with it, now I'm just doing the top. How it's supposed to look when it's done.
Very good, Dale. So we use a glue stick, so it's a little bit flatter as it adheres to the surface. If you use like Elmer's glue, something like that, sometimes it can bubble and create some creases when you're adhering the paper. So we're just going to fold this paper over. And we're going to use this tool right here. I'm not a bookmaking expert, just consulted with Amanda Joy. This is called a bone folder. So we're going to use that to make a nice crisp crease on the edge.
Yeah.
It's not actually made of bone, so don't be afraid of using that right there. So we're just going to press hard and flatten out that paper along the edge. And then we'll do that twofold too, because we can scrape it across the flat side of the paper we just folded to really make that glue adhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just do like this. Like that. Really hard.
Yeah.
Use all that muscle. Press from your shoulder. Press down hard. And just scrape it right across. We're going to try to get all that glue to stick down. Yep.
I did for you.
Very good, Dale.
Yeah.
Give it one last fell swoop. Bada bing, bada boom,
Then a bang.
bada bam. So you'll notice we have some extra excess on the sides
Yeah.
because after we get the top and bottom done, we're going to fold that over just to finish it off so it looks clean and crisp from the outside. So it's a little rough on the inside right now, but the outside is going to look nice and neat. And you'll also notice there's some gaps here as well as here. That way it's going to make it easy for the front and the two side covers to bend over. Just like here.
Yeah.
So looking at the back, there's a little gap right there and right there that allows those side covers to be more flexible and fold nice and evenly. All right, we got some more gluing to do there, friend. So we got the top to fold down. So we're gonna have to glue right around here. And like I said, push really hard, nice circular motion. If some chunks come out, that's fine. You can just keep pressing that down against the mat board right there. But you want to go all the way down from the left to the right. So this is a blast from the past. We haven't made one of these in a couple of years, but thought it'd be cool to share on Live Art Mini. We always like to try some new things in the art studio. Like I said, for summer, we had a guest artist showing us some works on paper. Today I'm going to put a little bit more down here, showing us how to do some books, illustrations. I'm just going to get it really chunky on there to make sure the paper sticks. And then any chunks will kind of be smoothed out when we take that bone folder over top. So this is going to fold down like that. Can you help me with that on that side, sir?
Yep.
And take your bone folder and just make a nice crisp crease. Very good. Give it one more pass.
That's it.
Very good. Mind if I do one more extra?
Sure.
Makes me feel like I'm adding something to the little show here. Bam. So now, we haven't done our sides yet. We can see how that crease in between the mat boards allows it to fold one way or the other. I could even take that bone folder too, right down the edge, just to help with the creasing effect right there. Look at that, we made a book. Call your book The Avengers. Now let's get the edges real quick. I'm just going to fold these over. And if you wouldn't mind, Dale, taking that bone folder again, this is what helps make those creases nice and neat. Just going to run it back and forth along the edge there. We'll do it up here. Just going to turn it so it's kind of perpendicular and it's flat on the edge. And then we're going to put a generous amount of glue in a second. But you want to go ahead and smooth out that side edge. That would be good. All right, 2 hands, really getting into it. There we go. Very nice. Thank you, Dale.
Yeah.
Now we're going to need a generous amount of glue right in here to make sure that the edge of the paper covering sticks down. So if you like to do that, nice and thick layer of glue right through there. This reminds me of covering school books back in the day. Very good. You got that bone folder to use too. I think we're going to need a lot more glue right there. That's a thicker edge to fold over. So I'm going to come in with another glue stick for backup. You keep going with that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add some more in there too. Take that bone folder right across and push it on down. Very good. Push that on down too. And then we actually fold this over for maximum impact. Weight it down, press really hard, really get that glue to adhere. But it just takes that adhesive as well as pressure to make it nice and flat. So we actually take another piece of paper to cover up the raw edges, make it nice and finished looking. Okay? All right, Dale, we're going to take a pause here and watch a little video from Debbie Weisbrod over at Symmetry Gallery, who's our season sponsor. And when we come back, we're going to show people how to do the accordion sides to make things pop up and down. Sound like a deal?
It is.
All right. Ooh, we'll pop back up here real quick. So we got our leg of our camera in our way here. But we're going to take a pause and hear from Debbie over at Symmetry Gallery.
Hi, my name is Debbie. I'm here at Symmetry Boutique and Gallery. I am Sherry Armstead's daughter, and we want to thank you for your continued support of our small local business here in Fairfield. Inside Out Studio has always been a mission that Sherry and Symmetry has supported in their mission to help young artists and giving them opportunities. If you're new to Symmetry and our store, please come in and visit us at 1000 Sims Road. Mention that you saw the Inside Out Studio video and receive 10% off your next purchase. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you, Debbie. Once again, if you need some artwork that's not in an Inside Out Studio artist made, then check out Symmetry Gallery on Sims Road in Fairfield. So let's head back down to our creativity camera. We're going to jump to making the accordion sides for our pop-up book. So I'll bring back David Smith's example over here. As you can see, let's get it in focus for a second, is that all the drawings are attached to different sections of this folded paper off to the side. See that, Dale?
Yeah.
So really this is individual sections of paper folded up into 4 folds that are all glued to each other. And then in turn glued to the back base of our cover that we just made.
Yeah.
That way there's a spring effect to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we cut it out. So your accordion paper wants to be just smaller than the actual cover. That way it sits in flush. And then you can really decide on the thickness. I'd recommend probably like a 1/2 inch thick folds to make. So what I'm going to do is cut out a 2-inch section and we'll fold it into 4 1/2-inch folds.
Yeah.
All right, so let's pop this up for a second, get it out of our way. I'm going to grab a piece of cardboard just for safety and cutting because you do not want to cut on the surface of a table. I'm using an X-Acto knife, which will dig into it and leave marks. So you don't want to do that if you're doing it at home. So my cutting board is too big to bring over, so I'm just going to use a piece of cardboard. And grab a ruler so we get all the measurements right. So I said we're going to do 2-inch strips of the paper. And they're going to fold it into 1/2-inch sections. Dale, I have a love for math. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I love numbers, I love rulers, measuring. Dale, are you coming to Shift this year?
For the vet.
For the Reds, Shift?
Yep.
So you're getting your handout this afternoon for someone that you want to come with. Just to remind everyone out there, our first fundraiser of the year, Shift, is at River's Edge Amphitheater in Hamilton on May 15th. Dale, you know what we got? We got live art.
Yeah.
We got 3 sets of DJs. We've got interactive art experiences where people can actually make art and help contribute to a larger project during that night. We've got performers from the circus company. Have you ever done any juggling? We've got jugglers there.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever done any fire spinning?
Not yet.
I wouldn't suggest it. It's not for the faint of heart. But we got fire spinners there. We also got amazing food from Two Women in a Kitchen. We just saw the menu yesterday, and it is mouth-watering. So come check that out, everyone. If you get online, I'm sure Kim's going to put a link in our comment section today. That way you can check out the tickets page. One thing I do want to talk about is when we're making our accordion here, is that the tickets, you have to buy a pack of 4 tickets for $240, and this is because of COVID restrictions. So one person has to buy a square for 4 people at River's Edge for health ordinances, but you can buy whoever you like, family members, friends, colleagues. So technically that breaks down to just $60 a ticket for all of that entertainment and food, and it's going to be awesome.
Where's that here?
Terry's coming. Terry will be there. So Dale, we're making one fold here, and we just want to go zigzag back and forth.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put the ruler down with the metal edge towards you. If you want to help me out and just fold that paper back. So go ahead and fold. I'll hold the ruler down and you fold the paper back. How about that?
And Mother Joy, too.
Amanda Joy will be there too. Actually, Amanda and Terry are going to be on stage with some of our artists doing some of the live art. Maybe Amanda will be doing the fire spinning. I don't know. That's good. We're going to take it the other way now.
I heard that.
Just going to recrease that. Got distracted thinking about shift. And fold it back this way too. Just going to try to speed things up a little bit. Things always go faster than we think here on Live Art Mini. We also want to stop in over with Stevie Gall. Stevie and Terry have been working on a pop-up book this afternoon too.
Yeah.
So there we got 4 folds. Well, 3 folds technically in 4 sections. So you got a 2-inch by the height of our book sheet of paper. And this is just sturdy paper. It's not computer paper, it's not cardstock, it's somewhere in the middle, but it's sturdy enough to like hold up and have a springy effect to it. But then you take a 2-inch wide section, 3 folds, so there's 4 half-inch sections. We're going to keep doing that and gluing each piece to each other. So eventually it's just going to have a height and a spring to it. Should we do a couple more there, Dale? And then we'll glue them together, attach it to the book. That way people get an idea of what's going on. So I'm just going to guesstimate a half-inch right here. You want to help me hold it up there? Holding it along nice sharp edge of the ruler, get a good crease going. And for more precision, once we get the initial fold down, Dale, I'm going to pull this off. I'm going to release the ruler and then grab your bone folder and push down right across the edge. That's going to give a more crisp and precise fold. There we go. We got it folded in that way. We're going to fold it back this way. How about you handle the bone folder and I'll get the initial fold going. Teamwork makes the dream work. All right, press down hard, my friend. There we go. Good job. Now I'll do one more fold here. And then go. I'm going to hold the edges there, and if you want to just press that bone folder right down the middle. Can't stop using the word bone folder. It's like I learned a new term today. And then go on that end. Cool, cool. All right, now we've got two. So we'd actually attach the ends of these together with just glue stick again. And then that's going to be a nice flat edge to attach one of your drawings to. Okay?
Yeah.
So let's glue this side and let's glue that side. And we're going to stick them together and attach. Okay? You got your glue stick off there to your left. If you'd like to make that happen. Flatten it out for you so it's a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Okay. And be generous with that glue. We want to make sure it sticks really well.
I'm good.
Yep. Very good. Now we're going to do, I've got a little chunk on my finger. I'm just going to rub it in the corner there. So you can take it from there, Dale, and just finish off the rest. Waist knot, what knot? Very good. And then we want to make sure that the flat edges are together, just for craftsmanship. So our craftsmanship could increase with continued practice. Today we're shaking off the rust because this is something we haven't done in the studio for a while. But I really like the idea of those pop-up books showcasing the artist's drawings. So we're just attaching those two sides together. And you can't get a real spring effect right now because that glue is still drying up a little bit. But let's redo that crease. So you can see the overhead shot. You've got that accordion style connection to your paper. And then the two sides that just got adhered together will act as a flat surface to attach your drawings to the edges. And once again, I'll bring out David Smith's example. Right here. And just to extend it out a little bit. You can see that there's one section, two sections, three sections, four sections. The flat side, where it connects, is the optimal place to incorporate one of the drawings right there. It's got a nice spring effect to it. Sound effects are free, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think, Dale?
It's nice.
All right, so Dale's going to keep working on his Avengers. We're going to keep assembling his book. And we are going to take a minute to stop in and check in with Stevie Gall and Terry Elms to see what they've been working on. Because they've also got a book going. So Dale, any last words for everyone watching today?
Jerry, I miss you, my friend.
All right, once again to Jerry Jacoby, and you can see Jody saying hi to everyone in the background there. So we are going to...
And Dwayne Sparks, too.
And Dwayne Sparks, too. So we're going to...
He works for too.
Yes, he does. You guys are good friends. You all come to Inside Out Studio. We're unhooking from our creativity cam. We're going to start rolling over here. See what some of the artists have been working on. Excuse me, Tiffany. Tiffany, anyone you say hi to?
Huh?
Anyone you want to say hi to today?
Like who?
I don't know. Anybody. We're on Facebook Live right now. Maybe Jason, Freddie, and Michael Myers. So hello from Tiffany, everybody. And everyone say hello to Stevie.
Say hi, Stevie.
Let me move some things out here.
You gonna wave?
Want to say hi today there, Stevie? Okay. All right, everyone. Stevie and Terry have been working on a book of their own. So they've got the example going. You've got some stamps in the background just for decorative purposes. And you've got the accordions going on the side. And Terry is helping Stevie cut out some of his characters, which are going to attach to the edge of that accordion style book. So your character is going to be popping out in 3D. Coming to life there, Stevie. Anyone you want to say hi to today? How about we should say hi to Kathy? Good job. So we're going to say hi to Sister Kathy if you're watching out there. And as always, don't forget you can check out our live art minis on YouTube. So you can look for the link to attach to those and see everything that we've been doing for the past year and keep up to date with everything at Inside Out Studio. Don't forget to check out online. We've got our store, so if you don't prefer to shop in store as of right now, you can go online and they'll be ready for pickup or curbside delivery. And we're going to end the day saying goodbye with Tracy Miracle.
Oh. Hi.
Who you want to say hi to today, Tracy?
Mom, Dad, and my mom.
Alrighty. Tracy's hard at work doing some glazing. So from everyone at Inside Out Studio, have a great weekend, everybody.